I started the stream and I realized that I did not switch my chairs. I gotta sit in the chair that doesn't make any noise, so I had to switch just in case. I don't know how fast the stream starts, but you know, there's a little bit of a mixed bag on whether or not it starts nearly as quickly as I expected it to. But I'm right. It's all good. So, welcome to this stream. Doing the, let's see, look at the reflection of the light. Driving me nuts. The bonsai tree. I bought it to do Treebeard, but you know, figured I need to make the bonsai tree first. It's only 878 pieces, which is very small for a Lego set. So it won't take that long to put together. So I will throw it together and then we'll do the alternate build. Actually, that's not, I was going to say I've never done an alternate build before. I did a much smaller, like a little tiny one that was maybe 100 pieces. So that was fairly easy. And now I've already forgot, because I keep the box for my sets, I need to cut it open without breaking it. Not breaking, damaging the box as much as possible. Like it makes any difference? It makes a difference to me. It makes a difference to me. Okay, make sure we got everything. I will set it there. Make sure there's my other laptop. So I have this set up. Usually my second laptop doesn't sit on the table, but because I have to build the second set, I need the other laptop so I could read the instructions, because that's the laptop the instructions are on. The instructions are linked down below, but I think, I can check. I'm like, I don't think it's free anymore. No, it's not free anymore. You got to pay for it. So it costs $4.99 in euros. It was free when I got it. That's how much I'm willing to spend on these things. Which I bought the set not realizing that some of them cost money. And then I went back in later and I was like, hopefully I don't have to pay for this. I'm going to be really annoyed if I buy that bonsai tree and the instructions are absurdly expensive. I just want to see what this random piece of paper is. We're making our packaging more sustainable. That sounds exciting. Transitioning from single-use plastics. That's also great. Great news. Our instructions are all bendy. So first pass, because this is how I roll, I'm actually going to open up all my pieces and organize them. It's not going to make a huge difference. Oh, geez. That's a mess. If you're doing a Lego set from scratch in these bags, make sure there are no pieces inside the bags. It is very common, very common, that you'll dump out your pieces and then lo and behold, you didn't get them all. There's some more in there. And now you're about to be annoyed. So that's those. But, you know, I get to do the whole counting thing. That's always fun for everyone. It's all you do in Legos is counting. Your child needs to practice counting. This is the thing you do. Yes, you're supposed to follow the instructions and open up the bags one at a time, but I generally don't care. It's also, because it's such a small set, and at least I don't have to rip the pieces apart, I'm super excited about that. And I just say that I'm so sick and tired, well, I say that, of ripping the sets apart, and now I just realized, hey, when you get done with this tree, in order to make Treebeard, you're going to have to rip the tree apart to nail it. Tools of fun had by all. It's interesting. So I have the Ewok Village. It's called the Ewok Village, whatever. But they have these, but it's a different color green than this one. Great. Just great. And then also, the ones I have for the Ewok Village are also the same as the color's the same as the ones for Hogwarts Castle, I think. Yeah, I just dumped pieces on there. This is completely organized. What could possibly go wrong? These awesome wooden things that I'm using to organize with, they come from a puzzle board that my sister bought me. I've actually only ever used these for Legos and never for a jigsaw puzzle, which is what they're for, which I find amusing, but, you know, that's how we go. Also, because pieces get stuck in the bags, I recommend not throwing them away until you're done, to make sure that you actually have them all before you get rid of them. It'll be a sad, sad day if you get rid of it and you're missing a piece, and then you have to dig through the trash to see if it's there or not. Again, anybody who's ever had Legos, I feel like you've definitely done this. Like all puzzles, the inevitable fun and exciting time that is going through trying to see if you're truly missing a piece or if it's just you misplaced it, what's going on with it. I guess the one perk of Legos over jigsaw puzzles is that, you know, with Legos you can choose. Okay, do I want to separate it by the kind of piece, the color of the pieces? You know, you can choose that, and it's fairly easy to separate them. Versus with jigsaw puzzles, there's more color variance. It's more annoying to get them separated. These all nice and pretty. Man, there's a bunch of brown pieces. That'd be the tree. Originally, when I was making the name for this stream, I called it an ent, and then I looked it up. I was like, hey, I should put the link for the ent that I have in the description. And then I realized it was called Treebeard, and I'm like, yeah, I completely forgot that was the name of the character. It's been a while, okay? I have actually watched Lord of the Rings. Yeah, watched them in their extended edition glory. It's just been a while. It's been a while. I knew it was a tree. Does that count? Let's just keep different pieces. I debated. Oh, look, piece I missed. Whether or not I should use for the bigger sets that I did. I had two things for all the different loose pieces, and then one for what I build it on. But I was like, no. I should dump that in a different way. I'll just do it this way. And I'm so dedicated that I am not organizing the pieces by clicking them together because I don't want to put them apart, which will definitely, later on, when all you years, me paging through flipping Legos. I should put the brown up top. Oh well, hindsight. Too late. We're not changing it now. Not changing it now. That one, I'm not going to take those out. I think those are all the same piece. It's a lot of loose crap. Okay. I mean, I took the other ones out. I didn't care so much about those. But I got this set last week, I think. And I didn't have, oh no. Yeah, I got it last week. The tracker said, hey, it'll show up, yesterday. It was supposed to show up yesterday according to the tracker. When I originally got the itinerary, and I was like, well, wow, that's a really long time, and then never thought anything about it. And then on Saturday, I was like, hey, not Saturday, Sunday, I was like, hey, I should check to see has the itinerary changed. And I was like, hey, it got delivered yesterday. And I'm like, when I was on the stream the day before. Because I feel like that was it day before? I don't know. Whatever I was streaming on that day, I was talking away while they were delivering my package, and I didn't notice. So, good time, step by all. Another proud moment. Look, I got another. I really do prefer the teal over the orange. I don't know if they just decided to change the color. Although one could argue having the orange, it's easier to find. but whatever. So much mess. So much mess. I don't know how loud it'll be. Oh, look, little rubber things. Who knows what those are for? But if you hear that noise, somebody's AC unit outside because I have all the windows open because it is a beautiful, beautiful day. Unlike yesterday, it was a humid, humid day. Today, it's the perfect temperature where I don't have to wear a sweatshirt because I'm cold. So I'm cold-blooded. I need that sweatshirt. And I'm also not cooking. Yesterday was the humid, disgusting, everything's sticky. It's nasty. I don't like this at all kind of day. So, yay. Sit, jump up pieces. If one of these jumps off the table and hits the floor, I'm going to be annoyed. I mean, it is inevitably going to happen. But let's skip it for now, yeah? I wonder if I should put the little white pieces in a different spot. Put them here. Since I feel like I'll be using those soon. Okay. So, let's see. How many pages is this wondrous instructions? Only 77. The instructions for the MOC, for the ant, the Treebeard. See, there's two options. You can put it with the flowers or without, to be in bloom. Which I feel like there's alternates for that too. The instructions on how to use the tool. If you watched the first time I did the Lego set, I realized this back end was used to prop them up. So here I've been using my nails the entire time, destroying them. And I'm like, no, the tool does that. That's how great you were. And if you didn't take the bags apart, this is where they would have gone. Doing great things, great things. Here I am trying to do it as quickly as possible. You know better. You know better. Supposed to be laying out the pieces and then putting together. Are we doing that? No. These. And hopefully everybody's having a great whatever day it is when you're watching this. Right now it's Friday. Start of the weekend. Before it gets too hot. They're nice enough to send me a notice. Oh my gosh, it sounds like rain. It's gonna rain. Ugh. At some point. See, I'm already missing one of these. Whatever. If it starts to rain, I'll have to go check to see if it likes to rain in my bedroom on the carpeted floor. Rain and carpet don't go together. So if it starts to pour, which originally I could swear the forecast say it was supposed to rain yesterday. Did it rain yesterday? No. I've already messed up. What did we say about not forgetting, missing something? I just. Give the instructions. Do I follow it? Absolutely not. No, I do not follow it. Because why would I? Foolish, foolish me. Okay. The joy that is matching where they are on the thing. This one's not doing some instructions still highlight the piece where it goes on the thing. But if it's not highlighted, sit. Then you gotta try to match the picture. Which, as always, make sure that your piece is sitting like the piece is sitting. So I try to put it in the same exact angle to make it a little bit easier to figure out where it goes. Because orientation doesn't work great for me. I'm not good at it. I'm just going to keep it real. That's not my area of expertise. That's where I'm most likely to mess it up. So I need to make sure that I put it exactly where it's supposed to go. And don't miss a piece. But the good news is, look at all the pieces we've already put in. Yay. All the gray is in. Light gray, not dark gray. Although, the website that I got the instructions for the Treebeard tree, they had, they let you itemize everything that you have, go through and list it, and say, you know, I have this many of this piece. I didn't realize that this piece, depending on which generation it's in, this light gray is called light bluish gray, and then the dark gray is called dark bluish gray. I'm like, really? That's what we're going to claim it? Sure. I don't see it that way, but it just goes to show that there's so many different colors. And I was hoping that all my different miscellaneous extra pieces would make something. They did not. It's because, not last Christmas, the Christmas before, a friend got me a box of miscellaneous Legos that didn't have, well, some of the smaller things had instructions, but most of it was loose pieces. And so then you had the joy of trying to figure out what the pieces went to. And I found a different site which lists every kind of piece that there is. A lot of times on the bottom underneath, like this one, you're not going to be able to see it. My camera's not that great. But written in here, besides the Lego copyright thing, is the number. So this is 15068. That's the number of the piece. Well, it's 24? I'm not counting that. Are you insane? You can look up that piece and you can see every single set that's ever carried that piece. So then you can easily see, you know, whether or not you have all the pieces for it. I went through, you know, you take the weirdest shaped piece that you had, like this one. This would be a great piece to use to see if you had the pieces for the set, because how many different sets could that piece possibly be in? But you'll take that and look it up. Oh, it's Express. And see if you can build anything. And I was able to build at least, no, it was built, I think there was 5 of the smaller Star Wars sets in there. None of the minifigures were there, but the pieces were. And then I ended up with a whole bunch of extra weird pieces. But I hope that maybe I'd be able to, because if you itemized all the pieces, you'd be able to find something that I missed the last time. I did not. I did such a great job searching last time that I didn't miss anything. How awesome. Like, what text message did I get? Oh, it's a scam. That's exciting. You can get an Amazon refund from your purchase. Blah, blah, whatever. I'm like, thanks, scam. Thanks a lot. Okay. Where's my 24th one? Because I definitely counted them. And by that, I mean I did not count them at all. There's the outside. Already all smudgy. See how this, does it give you any specs to see how it sits on there? Like how much it overlaps the thing? No. Why would it? There we go. Beauteous. It matches, it works. Then, even though I threw all those on there, until I get to the brown, I don't even have to count these things because it's the only use for these pieces there is. Just quite amusing. Although I did notice on the instructions for Treebeard, it's like, hey, if you have this version of the set, you need these 2 extra pieces. Well, hopefully, because I guess when they first released these, they changed them since then. This has to be, since I just bought it, it has to be the newer version, right? That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, okay? This has got to be the newer version. Don't do this to me. 3, 4, and then 4 of these. Okay. That's what the tire is for? Okay. Interesting. Let's go like this. Oh. I'm nailing it. Bad. Skills. In my defense, I generally don't buy sets with wheels. Although that has nothing to do with why I couldn't get it to go together. But it's not asking solutions. Corners. Look. How very fancy. It's acting like it's an actual stand of some sort. With the rubber feet so it doesn't move around. Very fancy. Very fancy. See. Is that dark brown or light brown? This is the question we'll be asking ourselves until the end of time. I'm going to say it's light brown. That's my assumption. I gotta move these forward. Is that an extra random piece? I feel like it is. That's exciting. I'm moving these up here because I'm going to have to start wading through the brown nonsense, which means that I'm probably really going to want more room. More room. Well, there's one of them. You know what? I need more room to pick them up and move them around. I'm just picking these pieces up to put them all together. That way later on I don't have to page through for those, since there is so many of them. As I also look for that other piece that I'm missing. Oh look, it's another brown piece I have to find. You know what? Flashback to like 5 seconds ago. I'm like, I'm not going to organize these. I'm just going to throw them. You know what? I guess we could say it's not like I didn't see it coming. I saw it coming. I just didn't do anything about it. I don't see if I had this fun. Toys. It is the light brown one, yes? Oh, I only need one. Well, good, because finding two, if I can't find one, there might only be one in existence. That might be where our problem lies. There it is. Found it. Make sure it goes in the right way. One of these, one of these. This one. And here. I watched the Karen Reed trial today. I need this decompressed. I'm just saying. It's just not a great trial to watch. It's not very uplifting. One of these. One of these. What's that? Oh, that's exciting. It's so dark. It just looks like a smudge. Like you can't tell what it is. To see it. That's not going to be a problem later. Not at all. Not at all. Oh. Huh. See, these are things I always ask. So for this one, it has you put the same piece on there like this. You know there's a version that has, oh crap, I just put two different colors. There's a version that has, that's what the tool is for, that is this size where you would just have to put one piece there, right? Like you just made that so that it takes up more space. It's not like that could have been one piece instead of two. Like it was just wasting everything. Okay. Make sure, oh, you know, I don't think I've ever had, well, I feel like I have to have had Harry Potter ones that go this way instead of the other way. Is that light or dark? Yeah. Very disappointing for these instructions is that the brown is so dark. Let's see if I can get it close. That it blends in so well. It's not, we can say it's glare from the light, but I don't think that's it. I think it's just, it doesn't distinguish the two colors fairly well. So, kind of a bust. Okay, what is this? This piece. Say, a piece I've never seen before. That is the answer. I wonder how many sets they make new pieces for versus the ones they just use pieces they already have. Like on average, how many new pieces per set? Obviously, I'm sure this depends on the set itself, how many new pieces it needs to have. Okay, and this goes like that. Am I in there? No. Just want to look at this, make sure it has all the pieces because it doesn't sit. It doesn't actually go all the way in there. I'd be worried that it will damage the piece, honestly, since that's the kind of piece that breaks the easiest and the quickest. I really don't want to break it. Oh gosh. As I have to pull the instructions because I can't tell what it is. I'm not blind, I promise. Just so many weird pieces and they're all brown. They all don't look the same. I need two of those. And that weird piece. Is that weird piece the dark brown or light brown? You know what? I have that one, this one. I got the weird. Shaped one. There's so many new shapes in this set that I have either never seen in this color. Here we go. This one. Weird. Okay. And then that one, I can't even tell. Okay, that's what this is. It's a sad day in the picture. Like, I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Like, I can't tell the shape of that. Those. Okay. See if we can't do these instructions on the fly. Here's this one. This. And sounds like it's the heavens are going to open up and she's going to pour. If I lose, oh nope, wrong size. If I lose power in the middle of the stream, I'm going to be so annoyed. So annoyed. Okay. That's that. And that goes like this. Really? Does it go? It's dumb. Good news, I get to do the other side. Called it. Send me another one of those, and it took him forever to find the first one. Yes, it does. And where's see, usually I always find the one that faces the wrong way, because there's this one, and then obviously there's the opposite version that we used for that one. I always usually find the other one, and then I have to just page through it until I find the correct one. Well, that first thing I need to do is always to pick up the wrong version, so that I don't just keep finding the wrong version over and over again. That'll be the first thing you do. That's the first thing I'll do. One of these. And one of these. How's that? Is that all of them? Yes. It's just me. So it's all the same exact piece. Okay. There's this one. It smells like rain. No, it's rain. See? It's not the right one either. Can you not do anything right? Honestly. This one. This one. And this one goes on this side. I was going to say, how does this sit on here? I've already forgot. Nailed it. Okay. There's this one. This one too, I always have to figure out which way it bends. I have troubles. My brain doesn't work that way. It just really doesn't. Like that. Fancy. Please. The one with the hole? No, it is not. The other one. And the ones with holes do I need? 2. Yep, that's not the piece I wanted. Oh, which one is this supposed to be on? Oh, it's supposed to be on this one and this one? Okay. Littles fun. Littles. Okay. Where is the... one of these. Come here. You know what? I have a wee bit of trouble getting that one off the thing. Okay, like that. And 2 of the hooks. Is it dark brown or light brown? I'm going to assume it's dark. Technically, this is dark brown. This is supposed to be reddish brown. I don't know. I have trouble figuring out, even when I was itemizing what I had, what the difference between reddish brown and regular brown were. I'm just saying. It gives you the option on the site. You can put in that you're willing to fudge the colors a little bit. when trying to see what sets you can make out of what you have left over. So it's not a huge deal because I could just let that tell me if there's anything I can make. Even though with my 2,000 extra pieces, there's nothing I can make. I know. I could make something on my own. That's not really that's not how I work. I'm not follow the directions, just do what it tells me kind of person. So that's how I roll. Okay, let's see how this goes together. This one. This one. And then 2 caps. Because I went through all my pieces for the website, I found I got to reorganize them again and put them away. What? This thing is so dang dark. In the way my heart desired. So I'm super happy with the end result of how I organized them. Whether or not I'll ever be able to use them. I think the only drawback is that it's in 3 different boxes. Because you just have all the smaller pieces, the ones that are most likely to run away when you're building a set. Look, it's a little, I don't know if you can see it he's a little frog. You can see it in the picture. Does he show up? No. See his little head? He looks kind of like a snail. It's a snail frog. Let's go with that. I smell rain. Great. Great. Please. What is this? Like that? Oh, right here. Yes. Oh gosh. This thing. Is this supposed to be on here? What? Like that. Okay. Who am I to question? Let's go up here. This one. Well, what is the point of that? Just sit there. Like it's gonna fall in 3 seconds. If that falls off when I'm doing the other pieces, I will not be amused. This one. Didn't we already do this dance? Didn't we already look for this piece and not be able to find anything? One of these, one of these. Is that where that's supposed to go? No. No, it is not. Well done. We're proud of you. We're proud of you. Oh. Well, there's a cat you cannot see in that picture. If anybody watches this who has this set, you tell me. Is the written instruction? Just the picture's just absolutely the color. The color's just terrible. This is just terrible. I can still argue that it's because of my lighting, but I don't know if that's entirely true. Okay, how about this? Does that sit on there? Huzzah. These 3. There are 3 of these. Tree pieces. Okay. This tree. This way. This way. And this way. Hopefully that's right angle because yet again. And this one goes this way. Oh, for Pete's sake. I just... There's skills I do and do not have. This is about to be one of them. Okay. It starts here. Right? And then I think it goes this way. Okay. Starts here. Wrap around and down to here. And this one starts here and wraps it around. Sit. It's supposed to go down. And then comes into... This is giving me flashbacks of Ewok Village all over again. I'm clearly still traumatized. These vines. I feel like trees are my Achilles heel. I gotta check to see if it's raining in my window. It's not raining in the window yet. Okay. Is this a dark black one? I mean the dark black. Dark brown? Sure. This really is. Yeah, me and trees. Trees are not my friend. Oh, okay. So you're holding it like this. And then you put it in there? So it's like the front is bottom. Okay, where does this one go? Put it like this. As always, put it exactly how it sits. And then this goes here. Okay. And then this one, I don't know. Is it supposed to go this way or this way? Maybe this way? Let's not ask these questions. Oh, she's pouring now. And this goes in here. And I put it in, the whole thing comes apart. And I just... The end better not be this wobbly. I'm just saying. The end better not be this wobbly. We're going to have problems. And then he goes into here on this. Yeah, I don't know how this one bends in here. For Pete's sakes. Well, I got him on there. Ha! I don't know. I don't really know how that works. It's perfect. We're just gonna say it's perfect. It'll be fine. Oh, and you literally just put those in the thing? Really? Okay. Great. Came up with this terrible plan? Because they're just the rocks. Yet again, it's things like this. Like this counts towards your point, your piece count. You know, the faux rocks you're putting in the bottom. That counts towards piece count, kids. If I can ever get them out of the thing. What took you the longest to put together? Well, you know, I dumped the rocks into the base. Not in the base, into the organizational thing. Okay, what's our emergency alert? Severe thunderstorm warning in effect for this area until 7:15. Destructive 80 miles per hour winds. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Great. That reminds me, I watched Twisters, which is actually, it's actually a decent movie. I'm gonna go close my bedroom window. I watched Twisters, and the thing that drove me, that pissed me off the most is that it's not that they would anchor their vehicle and then just ride out the twister. It's that they never once thought, hey, what happens if the twister throws something that goes straight through the windshield? It's kind of like the windshield is reinforced in any way. One good hit of the glass, and it'll shatter. Like, this is just dumb. It's just dumb. I'm going to point out also, in the picture, what it looks like versus what it looks like when I put it in there. It looks much bigger and better in the picture. But, yes, 200 pieces of this 878-piece puzzle is the crap that goes in the bottom. The faux rocks. The faux rocks is 200 pieces. With the piece that always runs away. Well, it's entirely possible that there's actually extras of these. I guess we can safely say, if ever I needed one of these pieces for something else, I could steal it from this. I'll never know. I'll never know it's gone. But yeah, watching Twister, with all those things flying through the air, like, it's just one thing that you should be able to easily throw a tree branch or whatever the hell it picked up. This tornado can pick up anything. If it can pick up a car, think of all the smaller stuff. You know, piece of metal, whatever it can throw around, go straight through the windshield and break it, and then what are you supposed to do? Like, it's just stupid. But whatever. I realize it's a popcorn movie. You're not supposed to put that much thought into it. But I'm just saying. It's beautiful, but it's beautiful. Okay. Are we already on to the end? Are we already on to building trees? Great. One of those. And the joy that is trying to figure out, I really hate trees. I'm already saying that now. I am literally 47 minutes in. I hate trees. Because it takes so much effort to get it in the right spot. Somebody else may be much better at me at making these perfect, but me, I'm not. Okay, how does this sit on here? Go the other way, into here. Okay. Sure. Doesn't look right, but that's what it is. It's not storing, I'm sticking to it. 2 of those. Other way, smarty. Beep. Throw the whole piece on the floor. Okay. Is that right? No. Oh, it is for that one. I'm putting different ones on. That's why it doesn't match. I was like, how come it doesn't match at all? When you're comparing to make sure you put it in the right spot, make sure you look at the right flipping picture. That's why you get again. Usually for the bigger ones, I would have laid out all the pieces on each one. If you watch one of my other videos, watch me laying them out. Because it's inevitable that I will miss an instruction somewhere in there. So, because I'm in a rush and I'm not paying attention, I just miss one little piece or a whole entire page. You know, that's also easy to do. Okay. So 1, 2. Oh, I need to lock it. Oh, she be raining now, kids. Raining now. 2. I wanted it because it was so humid yesterday. My apartment has been at like 82, 83 all day. It'd be great if it could whittle down a little bit. Just saying. I mean, I do like the warmth, but it gets too hot. Where's this one go? You know what? Oh, it goes on here? Like this? Okay. Oh, do I need to make 3 of these? What the hell? Okay. Good times had by all. So I need to make 6 more of these then. Yeah, just general disclaimer. Obviously, if the power goes out, the internet's going to go out. The internet goes out. I'm going to go down. I'll eventually come back. But I assume, I don't know what happens if my internet goes out while I'm streaming. If it'll just keep streaming and I'm not going to be there, that'd be slightly amusing. But luckily, it rarely stays out. I feel like I just jinxed myself in the worst way possible. But it does often blink, though. Is that number 6? No, that's number 5. Really? Can you not even count? 8. Oh, I didn't even get an extra of the new green color. How sad is that? I always joke with my friend, whenever it's torrential downpour raining, I always look at that and think, man, if I just go out to my car, put some soap on it, scrub it down a little bit, and just let it get rinsed off by the rain, like your car would get washed, you didn't have to pay for it. Use a piece of lemon breezy. Apparently, I've been told, no, you can't do that. That's too redneck, but I mean, geez. Did it say 3? Oh, it said 3 up here. You know what? Fine. Be that way. Listen to it rain. Rain, torrential downpour. Oh, that's the wind of the rain, though. Close the windows. Because the wind is strong enough that even with the patio, it's blowing the rain into the patio door and the patio screen. Very, very amusing. Very amusing. And 2 of these. Well, that sounds like hail. Yep. Huh. Well, I didn't say there was a tornado. double check. We know the weather is. Last time we had a tornado or something that could build a tornado that came through. By the time the sirens went off, the tornado sirens went off, it had already passed. You're like, hey man, way to drop the ball, because at that point, it had stopped. All the high winds and the hail and crap had already gone through. Like it had already calmed down again. I'm like, why did you even bother? Oh, she is a pretty storm. Pretty storm. Okay. Now I gotta try to put the tree limbs on here. Can I just say I'm really bad at this? I feel like I've said that before, but I'm really bad at it. Okay. This one. Oh, I didn't put the other ones together. That's fine. Goes on the tree limb. I was like, where does this connect to? Never mind. Your skills leave something to be desired. Too true. This is where I struggle. Is the matching the picture to what the pieces were when it's decorative craft. I don't do decorative craft well. And here I am doing a tree. I knew better. The only reason I got this tree many years ago, 3 years ago at least, I bought Hogwarts Castle, the big one, the 8,000 piece, whatever the hell it is, something gigantic piece of Hogwarts Castle. Someday I'll put that together. That'll be fun. Is it supposed to go a different way? It's supposed to go this way, maybe? Does it move? Interesting. Okay. And I bought the Hedwig Collector's Edition, and when I bought those from Lego.com, I earned points, and then I could use those points to sakes. What is all this for then? What's all this extra crap for? Oh, it's for the. Okay. I'm like, what the hell? Okay. 33. Oh, bite me. I had points that I had to use. They expired at the end of this month. 15. 20. 25. 30. 33. Okay. I just came up with this craftastic plan. Okay. How is this tree supposed to be sitting there? Is it supposed to be sitting like this? I think it's supposed to be sitting like this. I'm really bad at it, okay? I admit it. Which one is it on? I don't know. It's the one I put it on now, kids. The one I put it on now. And then I don't know if it. Oh, I wonder if it's because of here. Like that. That's the storm. Oodles of fun. Oodles. And still, this storm is not as good as the last time I had a storm when I was streaming. I don't remember which puzzle it was. No, it was a jigsaw puzzle, but the thunder was so loud. So loud. I felt sorry for any person that likes to go to sleep early, because unless you're a deep sleeper that doesn't wake up for anything, you are not going to be able to sleep. And also, if you have pets, my sister's pet didn't like the storm, so she was all anxious and destroyed. So she couldn't go to sleep because the pet was freaking out. It was super loud. This is early enough. It's not going to be a huge deal. So, are these all in the same spot? Like, yet again, I ask myself, why? If it's on something that you could have put on before you attached to the tree, Why can't I just put this on beforehand? Like, why did we have to wait until it was already on the tree to put the crap on? I wonder if all you have to do then to change out the seasons is to take the connectors out. I can't even see where that goes. Winging it. Nobody heard me say that. I'm winging it. I have no idea where this goes. I can't tell from the picture. That's not my area of expertise, okay? I'm putting that there. Why? Because I said so. Because I said so. That, and I get to eventually play the game. Where does this piece go? I'm supposed to put 33 of these in there, and I don't know if I got all 33. Oh, that I'm gonna put the 10 random. Oh, bite me. Bite me. To whoever came up with this craptastic idea. This one goes here. Here's that one. Sit. Yeah, there's 3 left. Where do these things go? Okay. There's 3 on that one. There's 3 on that one. I can't even see what's on the one underneath it. We just winged it. I don't see where the extra 3 go. There's 3 on each one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times 3 is 30. So where did the extra 3 go? Oh, bite me. Bite. Nope. Don't know. Okay. And then I'm supposed to put. My dedication knows no bounds. Like, yeah, fuck this shit. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. And I gotta spend forever and a day. Is the storm already gone? What time is it? Yes. Huzzah. I have to open the windows again. That's short-lived. All that cool air. And I dropped them in there. I gotta count them again. Seriously? Oh, well. Okay. 10. Where do these go? Well, kids, we are fully aware that I had so much trouble putting them on earlier. It's definitely not going to be easier now. Are they all in the same spot? Okay. At least with these, I'll be able to do those. Then, man, that fell to the ground and hopped up just as high as the table. That was quite impressive. See, this one counts off, right? I just don't know where the extra 3 went. Oh. It's not. It bothers me, but also I'm like, hey, if you wanted me to know where the hell that was supposed to go, you should have gave me better directions, because I really can't tell. That is the bonsai tree in all its glory. And now we wonder why I was all like, oh, great, do I want to do, oh, shit. Do I want to do the bonsai tree that I just jumped pieces out of? No, I did not. Okay. And now, after I've dumped all the pieces out, I think one went that way. There it is. Okay. He can do this side. Yay. One of these. One of these. I wonder why. Because this sits on the base, which is this. Why they didn't make you make the base first? Like, why would you? Why would you do it that way? Although at least this one's smart enough. They're like, hey, you're never gonna be able to figure out how we put these on here. You need to do it before you put it on the tree because this is a hot mess. Hot mess. Can I put that on upside down? Yes. Crap. It's a good sign when they're already falling off when you just started and you're like, oh yeah, that's gonna end well. This is gonna end well for everyone. I'm not good at decorative things. 8 frogs. You know what? They're not frogs, they're birds. Oh no, they actually are frog elements. Huh. Okay. How does it go on there? 8. Let's, as always, when you're trying to match up how they go on there, you get them. Oh my god. Can we not talk about this? Skills, okay? Skills. Match it up how it is on the thing. Fudge. I wonder if these two connect together? No. This one goes here. And then 2 more. Where did the 2 more go? Oh, on the back? Promptly falls off. Where did they come from? Well, kids, that's 2. This one. Where did the other one come from? Oh. This one. Okay. And then 4 of these. 4. And then we'll take this baby off. And this one will go on. Because that's how this shit works. Just saying. Okay, so this time we noticed that it said you make 3 of these ahead of time. See? It helps to pay attention to the instructions and do what it tells you. To save yourself some pain and suffering. Here's one. Here's the last one. Which way does it go? This way. One. It's not the right kind of thing. You'd think as you whittle down the pieces, usually that means it would be easier for them to find. All just depends on the piece, honestly. Where's the other one? The common favorite. Like, where's the last one? I don't know. Gosh, man. What are you asking for? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Ta-da! Yay! Next, one of the jiggies. And the front. So I need 3 of those. Two when I needed 3, yes. That one. And then last but not least, the arms. Yay. Ah. You know what I should have done? I should have made the base and then come back and done this. Hindsight's, 2020, as always. Okay, so we need 3 of these. Wrong way. Now, at least I can say I'm consistently bad at putting them in the wrong direction. Every single time. You just did this. The sole reason I didn't put the frogs on yet, and I went through and did these. I'm like, so that you can remember which way they go, so you don't have to think about it. Do I remember? Nope. No, you don't. Wrong way. Just get in there. Oh, the bonsai tree. Okay. Did it sit? No. Sit. Okay. Yes, I do tell the pieces to sit. It's what I do. I think they're all in the same spot. Get in. Did it come off? Of course it did. Sit. Honestly. Back in frogs. Okay. hardest part of all Lego sets are the tiny pieces, just because it's such, if your hands are too big, it's just so unwieldy to hold them, click them in. They're in weird shapes. Gosh forbid if you put them in the wrong order and then you have to take them off and put them back on again. That's even worse. Even worse. It's not easy to do. Okay, and then the last one. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 16, 32. No, that's not right. There's 8 in each one. 8 plus 8 is 16. Plus 8 is 24. So where do the other 6 go? I just don't want to think about it. Okay. Put these on. Those are the easy ones. At least the flowers be pretty and the flowers be fast. Because those, they all just go in the end. Oh, shit. So, easy peasy. And now for the fun part, where I look at it and see, okay, where did the frogs go? Oh, did they just put them on the ends? Mm-hmm. Okay. Put one on, another one falls off. Okay. And there you go. See? That's the bane of my existence. Uh-oh, that piece is not supposed to come out. And here, oh, I need to do it 3 times? Oh, I don't want to do it 3 times. Let me just... Where's this go? Let's go like this. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it goes like this. You know what? Like this. And then this goes here. Oh. Good times. Yay. Yes. Super tedious. But see, it's not just... It's not the most hideous tree, it's just tedious. Make sure you put it in the right order, kiddo. Gosh knows you do it wrong all the freaking time. You need to do, come on, 6 of these things. All the frogs go in the same place, so wheels of fun had by all. Might as well just, if I can get them to sit on there, put them in now. There's no better instruction where you do the same thing 12 times. That doesn't seem right. Nine times. Did I get both the middle frogs? Yes. Checking geese. Letting people know where they're at. Yeah. And somebody comes in and looks at this thing and like, what is she doing? She's making the 75,000th version of this thing. When we get to Treebeard, I will not be taking these apart unless I need to be. I'm just saying, like the tree limbs will just sit there and like, just rip them apart if you need them. Because why bother? It's not in the right spot. Have you forgotten how you're supposed to count this thing? Yes. One on the front, one on the back. Dark pink. There. Next, number 7,423. I guess I could put these in, because it must be. What I should do? Let's just put it this way. And that way when I hook them in, I'm not as confused as to where they yeah. It's not the biggest moment of pride, but it is what it is, kids. It is what it is. Eat. There we go. I mean, the blooms look much better. It looks much better than the green version. I'll give it that. It does at least look better. If not be absurdly tedious. Okay. This one. This one. That's those two. Is that right? I feel like it's wrong in some way. Don't ask such questions. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. That, I'm sure they have it where you're supposed to make it your own, so they're not perfectly. It's not perfect. You don't really care that much. Which the wonderful factoid that's at the top of this thing is with 101 frogs available, this is the greatest number of frogs used in any single Lego set. My question is, why would you possibly have more than 101 frogs in the Lego set? What could your theme, don't say frogs, possibly be that you would need more than 101 frogs in the Lego set? I mean, I guess it's a great, we'll give them points for reusing a piece that'll look kind of like blooms, but not actually be blooms, so that they didn't have to create a new mold and make a new kind of Lego. We'll give them that. We'll give them that much. I mean, we got to give them something because it's ridiculous. Okay. Will we ever be done? No, we will not. I mean, yes, but no, we will not. We only have 2 more of these, and then we'll be able to make the base for the bonsai tree, and then we'll finally be able to move over to the main event, which is Treebeard. Because Treebeard will be far more exciting. I don't know why. Whenever I keep saying his name, and I'm always like, that's not the right name, but that's literally what the set's called. It must be right? It's right. It's just, for whatever reason. It's like when you get a word, and you're trying to spell it, and then you spell it, and you look at it, and you're like, that's not right. And I have to remind myself, no, it's just the English language is stupid. That's why it doesn't look right. It's not that it's not spelled correctly. You did it right. It's just that when you overthought it, and now you've done confused yourself, and here you are. Like, it's fine. It's fine. Although every once in a while I do enjoy, I'll spell something and then spell check and be like, that's not a word. I'm like, yes, it is. Like, you'll look it up and I'm like, yeah, I spelled it right. Why are you telling me the word is wrong? What is wrong with you? You're a computer. You should know how everything is spelled. Oh well. That one. The last branch. How exciting. Put it on the right way. For Pete's sakes, you've done how many of these and you still putting it on the wrong way? Why is it so hard? Oh, jeez. It had been a while since I did Lego sets. And then one of my other YouTube streamers that I watch, he was doing Lego streams. He had gotten the Lord of the Rings set, the tower, the Eye of Sauron tower. I feel like that's not the name of the tower, but we're going with it. That's what it's called, kids. That's what I see it as. But he hadn't done a set in forever, but somebody was nice enough to buy it for him because he said it looked nice, and then they were like, hey, we should get that for you. I mean, objectively, it does look really nice. I do not want it. It's gigantic. But it looks like a great set, but it's also a huge set. So you got a person who hadn't done Legos in forever, and he had to put that set together. It was so entertaining watching him suffer through doing those sets, that trying to build this tower. He got all the way to the top. It was very entertaining to watch him. But one time I got the great idea. I'm like, I will do a set with them. And then I was like, you know what? I decided to do Slave 1, and I realized because it was such a big set, I'm like, you need to, because it takes so long to take sets apart when they're that big. Especially because when you take those sets apart, unlike this, you want to organize them. That way it makes it easier to put it back together again. Because the Slave 1 is much, much bigger than this. It's at least twice. It probably is 3 times the size of this. So you have three times as many pieces. You need to organize it well. You also, because it was on display, I prefer to dust it. So you have to clean up all the pieces, dust them up, clean them, whatever. It took me so long to take it apart. It's one of those things, it's like when you clean and organize, and you get like halfway done with your organization, and then you realize this job was you bit more than you could chew, and you're like, I do not want to do this anymore. This was a terrible idea. Alright, so this is the tree. Do not lose any pieces. There we go. I hold it up like that. But he's very wobbly. He's not very sturdy. I'm not a huge fan. But there's your tree. And now, the base. I should have done, also disclaimer, if ever you're making a set, especially if if it comes in the bags, it doesn't really matter because it's all separated out for you. But if it doesn't come in the bags and it's loose and you got to put it together, I would recommend going through the instructions because it's separated out into sections. If you had all the pieces mixed together, you would definitely want to make this base because you can see it's very basic, whatever, but it would use up a whole bunch of your pieces, so you wouldn't have as many loose pieces for when you get to the smaller ones that you have to wade through to find what you're looking for. It's just, trust me, it's much easier to do it that way. What did I build? I can't remember what I built, where I just was like, no, we're going to go do this one first, we'll come back later. And I went through, I assumed it would be, no, it's not Hedwig, is it? Yeah, Hedwig. When Hedwig comes with no, it's not him. Whatever it was. Gosh, no, it was BB-8. BB-8 came with the stand because BB-8's round on the bottom. Obviously, he can't sit on his own. So I went and I made the stand first, and then I came back and finished it off because the stand is a whole bunch of black pieces. Why keep that to the very end and have those loose pieces sitting around in the way when you can just do it real quick, have it set to the side, and that way, when you get done with BB-8, you can set it in there. Like, it's not necessary per se to follow the instructions 100%. Was I supposed to put 2 on that side? I was supposed to have 2 bases. Yeah. See that number 2? Yeah, that means you're supposed to build 2. Just throwing that out there. It says 2 right there as well. I'm paying attention. This is a super common appearance. I did it. Which one of those sets? I was like, hey, it says 2 or whatever. I'll make that many. And then I realized later on that was a number for a piece, not for the whole thing. So I had separated out 2 pieces for each one, and I didn't actually need to, so then I just had extra pieces sitting around. It was a great time, had by all. And you just had to put them back in the thing. But I'm pretty sure I sang my own praises, like, well done to myself. Like, congratulations, you done good. You saved yourself some pain and suffering instead of having to go back and redo it later. And here, no, I had to go back and fix it. So I just had a whole bunch of little pieces that I had to put back after it's set from out. Okay, there's that one. And then 4. These 4. Are they on the inside? Okay. I mean, who am I to question why you would need these on the inside? You know, rain again? I didn't open my bedroom window because I didn't want to have to deal with it, so I won't have to go in and shut it again. It's always a good thing. At least with this piece, I know that there's not one that is the size of the two pieces put together. At least I've never seen one. So it's okay for them to force me to do it this way. That one. Come on now, sit. Oh. I say, what is those pieces for? I'm like, oh, it's the. This has feet too. The theme for this set is repetition. Same shit over and over and over again. Okay. There's our base. And then I wonder if this is. Oh, you know what? I think it goes here. Like that? It still is weird. Does it? I just threw it across the table. I think this goes here. I just don't know. And then this goes like this. So this needs to be moved up. Like that. How about that? I think that's right. That's what we're going with. Oh. Shrug shoulders and move along. Move along, move along. Alright, this goes here. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. There we go. That is, in all of its glory. Oh gosh, the light is not there. That is the tree. Oh look! That's what I like. I might actually have enough. Oh no, I don't have the other piece, but they have. They made the tree out of the tool. That's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Not part of the actual set. Yeah, I know. Oh, look, there's other ones. Oh, look, they have one that's part of an aquarium. That's well done of them. Well done. I wonder if they have the... It'd be nice if they had those alternates online. I wonder if they do. Not part of the actual set. Inspirational models. Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot. Because they actually do look pretty cool. And they have different colors. Okay. So these are all the pieces I have left. You have the 3 pieces that I couldn't figure out where they went because, you know, that's how we roll. I didn't know, okay? I didn't know. It's not a lot. But now the joy of, I need the other. Like I was going to use the mouse, but that is the wrong computer to use that mouse. Okay. See if we can't bring up our instructions for this beauty. To make it full screen. Okay. So, in order to, I need to see what this is going to look like in the end real quick. I was trying to see what it looks like in the end so that I know what I have to take apart. How much of it. Because that is key. See how long it takes to rip it apart. I did it in this order because obviously I intend to keep it in the form of Treebeard and not keep wanting to put it in the background. Keep it as a bonsai tree. Although, if I add pieces, making them as the alternate sets would be kind of nice, but I don't think I do, so I don't really know. It's slightly amusing. I had that together for what, a minute, and I'm like, and take it apart. How much I care. How much I care. I'm like, nah, whatever. Okay, where's our tool? And back in the day, what the kids will never understand, all the pain and suffering that comes from taking the little pieces off when you couldn't get them off, versus now you can just pop them out. I wish I took the foot off before I did the thing. I'm going to take all the feet off. That would be helpful. No? Maybe. always such a pain to get the little pieces off. But I still use my nails. See? I'm just used to it, darn it. Well, it's not so much when they were on the outside. It was when they were on the inside where it would just be such a pain in the ass to get them off. Oh, the good news is, with this one, I'm taking it apart, as we are well aware, because I bitched about it for a while earlier. There's 200 of that one piece in there. So out of this 878 pieces, you really only have to organize maybe 500 of them, because I'm not separating out the leaves and crap. I'm going to leave them on so that won't be in my way. Just always be careful. Legos can break apart. I don't know what kind of wear and tear makes that happen, but they do break apart. See, I'm just going to leave these like this. Just going to set them up there. That way, I can get to them if I need them, but I don't have to take them apart yet. I know what piece goes on there. That's not a mystery, so it's not the end of the world. That, and I assume, like, the instructions for this bonsai tree were, I feel like we did it like 76 pages, versus the instructions for the other one is 175. I would assume that it's because this one that we just did, you had so much repetition of doing the same thing over and over again that you didn't need as many pages, because they do like to split it up fairly well to make it easier to see where each piece goes, not get lost. But when I was a kid, 7,000 years ago, the Lego sets I used to have, I used to try to, although admittedly they were the small ones, they weren't the gigantic ones, look at the picture and try to see if I could put it together without actually reading the instructions. That was always the challenge. Which, if it's small enough, if you can see all the pieces, you should be able to figure out. That's not where the piece goes. Should be able to. Okay. Come here. I'm sure at some point it'll be like, where is this piece? I can't find it. It'll be sitting over there in that spot. Because obviously I left some of the connectors in there. But I want to take them apart. I don't know exactly how many pieces from the bonsai tree will go into the end. So this is going to use there. Be extra careful with these ones, the ones that have this connector. They're the ones that break the easiest. And it can be quite annoying when they break. When I put the slave one together, I was watching my favorite YouTuber. I broke, I don't know, at least 5, if not 10, of those connectors, and it sucked. I ended up being able to have, because I had all those extras, I did have enough extras where I was able to complete the set. I think I'm still actually technically missing one, but it was not, every time they would break, you know, even though you were trying to be nice to them, it was a sad, sad time. It was pretty sad. Of course the vine is stuck on there. Did I forget about the vine? Well, yes, I did. Blocked it from my memory. I can't imagine why. It can't possibly be because I can't stand the vine. No, that's definitely not it. Come here. Whoever came up, invented this tool is the smartest person ever. It's the greatest invention Legos ever had. I guess they hadn't shed enough blood, sacrificed enough people's blood, sweat, and tears when they tried to get the Legos apart without it. I'm like, here, have this tool. It's 1,000 times easier. This goes to show that the current generation is so much better than our one. Get off. Good news is, if I can get it apart, we're getting close to the end of ripping it apart, and then we'll be able to put our other tree. Everywhere, all the time. There we go. It just falls apart. So, some crap in there. The worst. Has to come off somehow. Okay. Okay. Pieces burning away. Okay. Is that where I put that? No. Okay. Finally. Took me 15 minutes to rip it apart. Am anybody surprised? No. No one's surprised. Okay. Let's see if we can't get this right. Sit. Honestly. How much go in there? Okay. I would say that doesn't match. That doesn't go on it. Just by one piece. Well, that's close. Okay. These. Need 2 of the 3s. 2 of those. Oh, snap. They're so nice that they, in the instructions, they actually got pictures of all the different colors. I'm like, hey, you put them all next to each other so that you could tell which one you're supposed to put in. No guessing. Hey, what color is that fantastic color? Can we just put them all next to each other? I'm like, no, not this one, the other one. Some sort of clue of what's going on. That's. I feel spoiled because usually that's not the case. Usually, it's, although I'm going to mention these colors are easy enough to distinguish that you'd be able to figure it out. Well, then I get to learn that this color is light nougat, and then this one's medium nougat, and then you have olive green, and then dark tan. Like a new dark tan. That one I've got numerous times. Okay. But still, I'm amazed. Oh, went too far. That they actually tell you what it is. There's no guesswork involved. They're like, yeah, we're just going to skip that step. We know that nobody can tell the difference between the colors. We're just going to, no, we're not doing it. Not doing it. No, little kids. No. Okay. So then this one goes like this. This goes here. This piece goes here. And then this one goes here. Yep. And this one goes there. Oh, we're going to have to steal some connectors. These. Two of these. Yeah, and the great part about having those random pieces, the little one, it's great because you can use that as a point of reference to figure out where the pieces you're putting in go. Because sometimes it can be a little bit difficult. Might just be me. It can be a little bit difficult to put them in right. 6, 8. For me, it's difficult for me. I have serious problems with it. I just spend a great deal of my time counting it out. And then eventually getting far enough, you'd be like, yeah, I missed something somewhere. And then you have to go back and figure out where you counted it correctly. Put it back in. For dark tan. Beep. 2. Yet again, anytime there's multiple colors or make it weird, they're like, hey, you want for the... Although, partially I wonder if it's because the medium tan and the dark tan in the instructions that they have, and even in the thing, they're fairly close in color. Man, I don't know how people that are colorblind figure this out. Although I guess if you're looking at the instructions and you're colorblind, I guess it'll still match the color on the screen because you'll see the color you see on the screen will be the same color you see in real life. I guess. I don't know. Not colorblind, don't know. Okay. This one. Green. Medium tan. Red. This one. This one. What color is that one? Medium nougat. I feel like these two is this one. That's this. That's this one. And these two is this. That's what it looks like for me. I can't entirely tell, but I think that's right. This is mine. I mean, you can't see the instructions, so ha! You'll never know. Never know if I'm not right. Unless you know what this looks like. It's entirely possible. You know what? So it goes that way. Yeah, I think that's right. This is the wrong size. This one, perhaps. Nope. It's the one that's one size bigger than this one. The one in between. I need an 8. Oh, what's this one then? Yeah, that probably Alex does it for you. the now for the age-old game. Which way does it set? This way. Nope. Nope. Yeah, that's right. And then 2 of these are right here. And then at least this piece helped me figure out that I had actually had it in the right spot. Because I can't tell. It's so sad that I found that tree looks better than the tree that was in it. Looks better than the bonsai tree. I'm so mean. I'm so mean. But it does. I need the bigger one. The big one. And then the one. This one. Number 5. 2 green. And 1 medium. And then one of these. Relax. Okay. These 3 over here. And then 1 olive. Oh, like this. Interesting. Mm. Green. I don't know how it's going to come together and make a Treebeard, but I'm going to make it. Ah. Oh. Well, it helps if you read the instructions, yeah? Maybe. Maybe. Where's the... I'll put that one in and that one in. Where's this one go? Because this is already in here. I don't know. If it magically appears, we're just going to set it right there and see if it magically appears later on. Because I don't see it anywhere. So, unless they have it here. But, oh. Uh-oh. one. And that one. And still don't feel like this is more consuming to put together than a normal one would be. But I'm still trying to figure out where that leaf goes. See if it magically appears somewhere. There's a leaf on that one I don't see. There's a leaf right here. Maybe that's where you couldn't see it. Yeah. Because it has it coming down this way. And you just can't see it. Okay. Well, good news. Found the leaf. Okay. This goes this way. Click into place. Add an angle. Sure. Sure it will. Nope. Just trying to make ourselves an ant. It's exciting. Although that makes a huge difference. But maybe I won't go into the screen that much. I mean, I don't know why I lie to myself on these things. This go here. Does this need to go down one more then? Yeah. It needs to go like that. One connector. Nope. This one. That piece I had so much trouble this random one. Okay. So this goes here. Well, that's fun. I guess that's the one difference. Lego likes to make sure that you can get everything connected together laying flat. It's not flat anymore because that's the piece on the side. There's nothing wrong with that per se. It's not like I can't get it together, but that'd be the difference between an official Lego set and this one. 3 of those. One of these. Where's the cat? Oh, the joy that is picking through. Looking for that one random piece. Here, we'll just put these in, and maybe when I go back again, it'll magically appear. Is that a valid option? No. But I'm still going to do it. See? Fell off the end. And then, oh, it's because it's a different color. Wow, missed result. Nope. Not that. Oh well. You're very good at making up your own Lego sets. I highly recommend you look up how you can make instructions and then post them on the site. Because if it's a nice set, maybe somebody will buy it and you can have a little bit of money for something you already do. I don't know how much effort it takes to make the instruction, but I bet you, the internet being the internet, I bet you there's instructions out there that you can get to tell you how to do it. Fairly easily. Or some sort of program or something. Is it dark brown or light brown? Tis. I already got that one. So I need the 3 and the cat. Cat is brown. I can't tell. And then four score and 7,000 years ago was set out across the land. Okay. Honestly. It was over here somewhere. Not that one. This one. As I try to put it on upside down. Skills. Skills. And then one little caps. Goes right here. This is going to be our little Treebeard. This one. Does it go up here or down there? I can't tell. I'm going to need to rubber look at that later because I can't tell if it's up high or down low. Here's this one. Oh, I think it's up high then. And then this goes right here. At least that locks in the bottom very well because it was really wobbly before and I was concerned how well it was going to sit. Although the big concern will still be how it sits when you set it in the thing. Who knows? Who knows? Where's this one go? Oh, that's not where that goes. Oh, those are interesting. It's dark tan. See, whoever came up with these instructions, if they ever happen to see this, I love. Well, they actually do fit in there. That's kind of funny. The little piece just fits in between the two of them. You can just shove it in there, and it gets stuck. It's kind of nice. Oh, I wonder if that's how they climb the Merry and Pippin climb up the tree. Oh, that's pretty cute. That's well done. That's well done. I really like that. Okay. I mean, they definitely fallen out, but it's adorable. Just adorable. These. This goes here. This. There. Oh, jeez. Like this. And then this one goes here. Yeah, it looks right. Okay. One more of these. At least they're nice enough. Unlike the bonsai tree instructions, this one actually does highlight the pieces where they are. Obviously, we all remember that one piece that didn't fit well. It's because you literally could not see it on the picture. You couldn't see where it went, which is why I couldn't figure out where it was. But the instructions keeps moving around, so I knew I was eventually going to get a different angle. And I always, whenever I get instructions of pieces that got to go in, I look around and see. Look at the picture, look at what you have, and see if they match. Because it's always a good, quick thing to see. Oh, hey, there's a piece on the picture that I don't have in mine, or it's not exactly in the right spot. Because when you place it, and then maybe a little bit later on, when you put something else in, you realize, oh, that's not where that goes. That's not how that goes. I need to fix that. The key with these is always, it's not if you're going to make a mistake, it's when you make a mistake, how do you fix it? How easy it will be to fix. That's, okay. This is here. This is here. How's that look for you? Yes. That's not the piece you wanted. Had to be careful, didn't want to pop it apart. Okay, where am I at? What am I doing? That's not what you wanted. I need a 6 in the light blue, and then a 2, not the light blue, light brown, honestly. Those are all big ends. We had the 6, and I was like, that's not the right size, and I threw it back in there, and now I need the 6, and look, where's the 6 done? drive me nuts. Was it in plain sight? Yeah, yeah. Am I surprised? Nope, not at all. That's pretty much how that works. But I use that as an excuse to organize my pieces, so maybe later on it'll move a little bit faster than it does. I say maybe, because there's no guarantees. Small. Yeah. Small. That one. Now put that one in the right spot. No. I guess I could say even in these instructions, the telling the dark black from not dark black, dark brown from the light brown is still actually very hard. Usually, I'm lucky enough. Some of the pieces they only come in one color, So that helps you figure out what you're actually supposed to be looking for, because if not, I'd be looking for the wrong color the entire time. Which would be funny, and also a little bit sad. It is both. It's both. It's funny sad. Ah! Here we go. Yet again, what color is that supposed to be? I don't know. What are you asking me for? Flip it around. This goes here. I don't know if it goes like this. We're going to put it there and see if it's actually supposed to be moved later. I can't tell. I feel like it might want to go down one to here. But I can't. No. I'm going to put it there. Loss fails. It'll eventually. When I'm able to see it from a different angle, it might let me know where it goes. That makes it look like it goes that way. I was like, what is this picture supposed to be? I'm like, oh, hey, that's two pieces put together. Is that a leg? Is his leg move? Yeah, that's one leg moves. Aww. Yeah, because he goes in like that. His legs move. Interesting. I mean, I guess you probably need to put him down so he'll stand well, but neither here nor there. Oh, because it goes up. Okay. Let's see if we can't finagle this. This one goes down here. This one goes up here. I don't know. Where is this set? Like this. And then this one goes. Oh, shit. We'll fix that later. Oh, nope. I don't know how this. Peaceful. I don't know how it sits. Because I feel like it goes like this, but I don't know where it. I don't know if maybe it's because this wasn't clicked in enough. Like that. I don't know if he just sits on there, or is he not supposed to click in? Is he supposed to click in? Like this? How about that? How about that? Nice. Nice. And then I'm going to put the green one. The green one back in. Well, I don't know where that one went. We're just going to put a different one in. I don't remember. What color was that? Anybody remember? Dark tan, kids. Dark tan. But there's his legs. At least you can definitely tell what it is. It's going to be tall. That'll be exciting. Okay. And this one goes here. It's gonna be beauteous. And then did I get any of those out, or do I have to get another one? I think I have to get another one. It's still raining. Sure. As always. How do we figure out where it goes? Well, kids, like this? But how does it sit in there? Because it's not, oh, like that? Okay. I'm not questioning anything. That's not what I'm here for. Oh, I could just might go this way. Okay. And then, let's see if we can't. Come here. This one goes here. Here. That one goes in the same spot. Okay. Moving on to the next one. That's not where that goes. Nailed it. Nailed it. Okay. This one. Around 3 of them. Where are the other 2? Right there. Always tell how much I'm concentrating or shit. Zoned out by how much I stopped talking. Okay. We're on page 100 of 153, so we are moving. We'll eventually finish this thing. 2/3 of the way done. And you can see the end. I'm liking the legs. I really do. I'd be quite shocked if I didn't like this better than the tree. I almost put that in the wrong way. Oops, Daisy. At least I can verify I actually put the other pieces in right. It's getting a wee bit complicated. What this goes to? I don't know. The torso? Oh, okay. Okie dokie. I wonder if they put this random piece on there and be like, hey, this is how you know which way it's going. This goes this way. This goes in here. How many moves? That's kind of fun. No. There we go. This one. That's not what we wanted. This one. This. This. Do we have a lot? No, we do not. We're like, and what the shit? I don't know why they said it. Oh, this one's gonna be. I guess say it goes right there. That may not be correct. It might affect the way the picture is angled is kind of a little bit. It's not. It's not. Now we get to do an arm. Yay! We can make 2 arms. No, the arms are not the same. This one is that black or? Ah! Ah. Yes, please. Yet again, I don't know where this piece goes. It's not there. So unless it goes in the bottom, all the other pieces are accounted for. So that one's a random. Hand. What if it goes down here? Oh, right here. As always, something will eventually let you know where that other piece goes. Does that connect there? Or is it, oh no, does it connect to that? Okay. There's an arm. There's an arm. Oh. This one goes here. This one goes here. Yay. I mean, I think that's where it goes. one last one. No, I don't think I did. I think I did the other one wrong. I gotta fix that. That'll be an easy fix. But a fix nonetheless. Whoops a daisy. It happens. But that explains why I had trouble with it not connecting right. There. Haha. Adorable. Sad. This one. How do you put that in there? It doesn't fit. I don't know. Unless you get it like this. I don't think it'll fit in there either. No, put a different one on it to make it fit. Because I don't know why that's the wrong way. Which I wonder if. Check that. try to look at the instructions and see if they say why. 171 is wrong, but I don't think they say that. So we're just going to do it this way, and then if I had run into trouble, I have other pieces. I obviously have extra pieces. I probably can make it work with what I have, and then we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Unless it's crooked. I don't think it's crooked. Even if it was crooked, it still doesn't work. I don't know. Whatever. Moving onwards. Onwards and upwards. This one. This one. This one. Oh, this is this way. On the wrong side. That'll probably help. Pay attention. Yeah, it comes up even, which means it must have been incorrect. And this one goes, flip this around. This goes here. Where's the cap? Who knows? Okay. This way. That's clutter. Look how clean it is. Should have done that a long time ago. Whatever. Really? Eat. This one is here. Ah, crap. There we go. Is that his eyes? Oh. I think this is supposed to be. Like this. And then like that. How's that for better? Eat. And then this goes into here. It's like it's falling apart. Sit. This goes into here. Like this. And then these two go right here. And then I hope it doesn't help if I have two of these. There. This, the back one does not want to stay together. The part that was weird. There's the brown. One of these. One of these. Two of these. I'm just going to use one of these because I haven't done that. Okay. What they don't know won't hurt them. You know what? Whatever. Whatever. And then the one without the hole goes there. And then I'm just going to try this one last time. No, it didn't work. Oh. Nope. Nope. Here's that one. One of these. One of these. Those. Okay. That's a tight, tight squeeze, kids. Tight, tight squeeze. There's his eyes. Sweet baby Jesus. You have one little peg to hold two things. I don't know how they both stay on there. I mean, they're adorable, but they're killing me. And then I can't zoom in on this one. What is that? Like I can see that. Is it just showing where it sits? I guess. Okay. So weird. Oh. Here. Yay. Is that tan? What's this one? They all look the same. But moving on. This one goes right here. Like this or like this? I can't tell. Well, hopefully at some point they'll flip it upside down and then I'll be able to see what it looks like from the other way. And right now, close enough? Close enough, not enough. Did you skip a step? Yes, you did. I don't know if this goes behind here or behind this one. Yet again, we'll find out later. Sometimes, I don't know. what it's thinking, because this goes here, I guess. I just don't know, like, how this goes on there, because it's not. We're all gonna drive me nuts. Trying to see if I could find. No. Whatever. Okay. I don't understand how that's going to work. Because, well, oh, you know what? I bet you this is the wrong side. So this was this, and then you flip it over and do it on this side. How's that for a plan? Smarty. And then, because you can see the other side, you can tell that this does sit underneath like that. And it just has this coming out of it. Interesting. I assume that's in the right spot. Mm-hmm. But it is actually underneath it. And then it goes where? I don't know what that's for. I wonder if it's for an alternate for a different pose, maybe? Oh. Oh. It's something for him to throw. I wonder if you hook it into his. No, you can't hook it into his thing. But yeah, it's something for him to throw. That's what it's for. How to get him to hold it without falling. I'm not entirely certain. There we go. But then the bottom of it has the pieces in it, all the loose pieces. But I don't have Merry and Pippin, so I can't have them crawl up it. So this one goes. Oh, jeez. From here. Oh, this is going to be fun. You know how much I love wrapping things. Out of this hand, into here. Now wrap it around. And then, do I wrap him around again? And he comes up here. Okay. And then the other one is down here. And then he wraps around. Comes out right here. Wraps around again. And comes to right there. Yeah? That is our end. Can you see him? See, there's his eyes. his eyebrows. His nose is the frog, and that's his mouth. And then his arms move. And he's got a little stand. One knee is bent. I guess they have an alternate version, trying to get it where the rock doesn't fall off, where you can have him leaning over more, because obviously his legs do bend. Oh, that comes off. But, and I just knocked something else off. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But that is Treebeard in all of his glory. He's adorable. I enjoy him immensely. And that one piece is weird, which I'll probably... Oh, that's interesting. The picture for that one is not the same as what I have. I wonder if they've changed it. Oh, he must have just... Because then he also moves this way. I don't know. He's still adorable. I love him. He's great. He's great. He's so much better than the bonsai tree. I definitely recommend. Of all the MOCs, you know, there is one. If you go to Breakable, if you ever watch Stargate, you should definitely search up the Stargate Atlantis MOC set that somebody made. That's 14,000 pieces. If you were to try to buy it, it costs thousands of dollars to buy all the pieces to make it. It's special. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, please like, comment, give me recommendations, tell me what I did wrong, tell me what I did right. Subscribe to the channel, and I hope you come back and watch something else later. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of the day, night, whatever it may be, wherever you are.